Let's talk today about what is a poker HUD. So a poker HUD, also called as heads up display, is basically an app for your computer that collects information from the hands you play on the table and displays interesting statistics about each of your opponent on the table. Basically, once you've installed a HUD, once you hover over each of the opponents, you can see a sea of information about the way they are playing and use that to incorporate in the way you make your next play. This HUD basically overlays your poker table with information about each of those opponents. And this information is shown directly in floating panels once you hover over the player so that you get interesting statistics about their play. Have you ever felt that when you're playing poker, should I bet? Should I fold? Should I check? With the players that I'm playing against, are they tight players who put in money only with a great hand? Or are they those maniacs who are ready to put in money in every single hand possible? Or is this someone who's a very tight and a good player who's going to crush me post-flop? Well, all of this information is displayed to you via these HUDs who actually help you take a smarter call. The first time you install a HUD, you will feel it's magical. You feel that every fundamental strategy of the opponent is lying naked in front of you and you can take maximum information out of that. Let's look at a few applications and information about how to use these HUDs in which situation. So, well, in this first situation, your opponent raises pre-flop and now you have amazing jacks and you're wondering, what should I do? Should I 3-bet this or should I just call this? A HUD will actually help you understand that, yes, is this a weak player or a tight player, and how often does he open in each position. Depending on that stat, you can decide that, okay, I think this is a light open, let me 3-bet, and that will help you take a better call. Second situation, you are the raiser pre-flop. Now, once the flop opens up, because your opponent has to act first, they decide to donk bet, that is bet into you. Now you're confused that has he hit a pair because I was the initial pre-flop raiser. In this situation, your HUD actually helps you understand that what is the percentage of times that this opponent actually donk bets. That is leads into the opponent post-flop. Using all this information, using this stat along with the notes you have, you can actually decide how strong that particular donk bet is. The third instance. Suppose you raise pre-flop with ace-jack suited and you get 3-bet by your opponent. You're confused. Does he have aces? Maybe you're blocking an ace, or maybe does he have kings or queens, or is he just doing this with 5-6 suited? Well, you will never know. But using a HUD, you can now start deciding that how often does your opponent 3-bet, and depending on which position he 3-bets more often. So using all this information, these are cases where a HUD will help you in taking a smarter decision on the table. So this is all from today's video about what is a HUD. In the next video, let's look at which are the important statistics that you need to take care of on the poker table using a HUD. Thank you.